In this video, I'm going to show you how to prevent water damage to the bottom of your RV slides. Not all slides are made the same, but most have the same problem. They don't have a drip edge for the water to run to, so the water seeps into the wood on the bottom of the slide, causing the wood to eventually rot. This is very expensive and time-consuming to repair. The basic idea to prevent this is to install a piece of vinyl flashing to create a drip edge. Before you start, be sure to view the bottom of the slide while someone lets it in and out, or use the hand crank to move it in and out slowly. You may not be able to install a drip edge on some slides. This one has a plastic strip that it will hit for about the first 12 inches of travel, but I'm going to cut the edge off of that plastic strip later, so that won't be a problem in this case. Measure the depth of your slide so you'll know how much vinyl you'll need to make the drip edge. Allow yourself a few extra inches. You can cut it to the exact length later while you hold it in place. You can mark on vinyl with a pencil and the marks will come off later when you clean it. You can cut the vinyl with a regular pair of scissors. You'll probably need to make the vinyl 2.5 to 3 inches tall, but you may need to adjust this to your application. Use a nice straight edge to mark the vinyl, and be sure to mark the cut edge so that you can put the factory edge up. I'll explain more on this later. You'll also probably need to round the inside corner of the drip edge so that it won't cut or hang up on the rubber seal or other objects. Be sure to round the correct end. Don't round the outside end. Hold the vinyl in place and mark the exact length, then cut it to the exact length. Then clean the areas of the slide that you'll be applying the adhesive to. Be sure to remove all old caulk that might interfere with the new adhesive. I recommend using a damp rag and Awesome to do the final cleaning. An old toothbrush is good for cleaning the cracks. Then wipe the Awesome off with a wet rag and then dry the surface with a dry rag. You can allow it to finish drying while you do the next few steps. Hold the drip edge so that 1/8 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch hangs down below the slide. Wind during a heavy rain can sometimes push water enough that 1/8 of an inch is not enough, so I recommend that you use 1/4 inch. Mark the height for the ends and then use a very straight edge to draw the rest of the line. If you use the factory edge for the top of the drip edge and you align it with the line you drew, you shouldn't have any problems with the vinyl bowing and pulling loose before the glue dries. Since vinyl is such a slick surface, I like to clean the vinyl parts that I'm going to glue with acetone and then a small amount of purple PVC primer on a rag. Don't use acetone or PVC primer on painted surfaces because it'll probably damage them. Once the adhesive is completely cured, that takes about 24 hours for goop, you can test letting the slide in and out slowly to make sure that it won't hang on anything. Since vinyl's flexible, a little minor snag isn't really a problem. Now you can test the drip edge and spray the sides with water and see how things do. Water combined with winds can do strange things, so it's a good idea to watch the bottom of the slide during a few heavy rainstorms. This is a shot from inside the RV about a year later. I've let the slide in and out probably about 20 or 30 times by now. You can see the corner is hitting the plastic strip and wearing away the corner of the vinyl. I chose not to trim the end of the plastic strip, but I'll probably need to trim the vinyl later.